Thank you for tuning in to CWHipHop's Live Podcast. I'm your host, DJ Bank. Co-host here, as always, I have Garke and Prizm.
Yes, sir.
We also have special guests in the studio this week, Dustin Warbear.
That's me.
How's it going? Came down from Merrill.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Just a little north of here in Wausau.
Yeah, made the 32-minute drive, I think it was total. It's
32 minutes?
That's
That's
on
a
the
long one.
Jeepus. Yeah, you guys are on the far side of Wausau, dude.
Wausau.
Dude.
Garke, is your mic off? One of
Our
ours
mic is
muted.
good. We're chilling.
Everybody?
Yes, mine is on.
Is yours on?
Yes.
Interesting.
Whose mic is muted?
Somebody's is not.
Uh-oh.
Mine is checking.
Oh, should we just... We're early here.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
Real quick. It'll be real quick here. We'll just restart it up.
Well,
You can
Instagram Live, what's going on? We have a question this week for anybody who hasn't answered it yet. Who's an artist that you've listened to in the last, or for 5 years? Who's an artist that you've been listening to for 5 years? Let us know. We'll write it down. We'll be talking about it later. And we'll be interviewing this guy right here.
Dustin Warbear, yes.
This guy, right?
We
here.
also did find out we can only go for an hour. Somebody's mic is not
Yeah, we're
working.
getting zucked.
And we're going to get even more zucked because now we're going to
Oh, mine's muted
it's going to
now.
be short.
Yours is muted now?
Yes, I muted it.
Oh, and that fixed it. All right, here we
Oh.
go. Perfect.
Hello?
It might have been both.
I'm confused.
Yeah, it wasn't flashing
Confused,
before,
yeah.
so.
All right. That's okay. We're doing good. We persevere anyways.
We're back.
We're back.
So, we're good at this, guys.
We are professional.
Yo, Young Davin, what's going on? Polo G says OTW, okay.
Thank you for tuning in to CWHipHop's Live Podcast. I'm your host, DJ Bank. Co-host here, as always, I have Garke and Prizm.
Yo.
What's up?
It is episode 72. We also have special guests in the studio, Dustin Warbear out of Merrill, Wisconsin.
I am here.
You are here?
Yes.
Yeah. How was the drive?
We're here.
It was good. Yeah. I got Boggs with me. You know.
Got Boggs,
He
yeah.
helps hold it down.
He
You
does.
got some Taco
He's
John's on
always
the way?
Yeah, we had to get some Taco John's because I work third shift, so I need to wake up till like 4:30.
Fair enough.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta eat.
Yeah, usually I get food right before I go to work, and then I eat it while I'm working. You know, gotta get paid to eat, really. So.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
That's
pretty
what
nice.
I'm doing my job too.
Fuck yeah.
Grab it
man,
right
that's what you
before
gotta
We
do.
do have Boggs in here as well. He's always in the group chat, but finally got him in the studio.
Everybody
So
say what's up to Boggs.
Everybody say hi to
On
Boggs.
the side of the lights.
Hi guys.
We do have a great show lineup for you guys. We're
You
going
don't
to be
have to be shy,
interviewing
you can
Dustin
hold it.
Warbear here in a little bit, but we got a couple of announcements here. Starting off, our Patreon listener tier. Thank you to Danielle Garke for your support
Thanks,
each
Ma.
month. We do appreciate it. It helps us
Love
do
ya.
these interviews every other week and play the live music for everybody every week as well. If you want to join that, go to patreon.com/CWHH, and you also get a 10% discount on our merch. We do have a sponsor for CW Hip Hop now as well by Northern Noise. Northern Noise Mixing and Mastering is currently building out a premier recording studio in the Chippewa Valley with Haley Wood Recording Company going to be the name of that studio. Their motto is small town, big sound. So we're going to have more information for you guys.
I like
when
that.
rolls around. He's kind of getting that all rolling, and hit us up to sponsor the show, and we appreciate it. So make sure you guys follow them on social medias. We do have some new music in Wisconsin hip hop as well. Starting off here, Prizm, you just released your song "I Been." That's out everywhere now. Jacob Schultz released his album Likely Unstoppable, out now. Dustin Warbear, you just released the song Worst Critic. That came out on the 1st of July.
Yes, sir.
We also have Philly with Broken Smile, July 8th. SG the 1st with Gangstas Gamas and Everyone in Between, Volume 3. That is coming out July 8th. Dustin Warbear, you're releasing another song. You are really consistent with every week having a new one.
I actually have one on this Friday too. It's
This-
called Bouquet.
Yep.
I didn't
Okay.
say anything about it yet, but it's happening. There's just
I
so
saw
many
that
shows,
release.
so many songs. I can't keep up.
But your song Chips is coming out July 15th. And then
That's
you also,
the big one.
That's the big
Yes.
one. We also have Too High with his song Ghost that is coming out July 15th as well. We also have our post on our Instagram at CWHipHop. Garke does a great job of that. All music
Thank
that
you.
is out now and upcoming, so check those out. We also
Monday
have
and Tuesday.
Monday and Tuesday. We also have our interview with Dustin Warbear starting off here, but we have another one lined up July 20th with Big Sable. That is going to be 2 weeks from now, so make sure you guys are here for that. And then lastly here, concerts in Wisconsin. We have Saturday, July 9th at 7 p.m. Ace Wild, JD, SB Stevie, Prizm, and many more. I think it's 16 artists total. It's performing kind of a mini festival. There's going to be 2 stages, 3 DJs. They're performing at the Cavalier Theater in La Crosse, Wisconsin. CW Hip Hop team is going to be out there.
We'll be there.
We'll all be there.
We're all going to be
Right.
there. We're all going to be there. So
We're
make
gonna
sure
be
you guys
there
are there as well.
real
It's going to be a
sharp.
great show.
Early.
Friday, July
ready.
29th at 6:30 p.m. Cookies and Cream, bvnc, JD, Don Pablo, Ace Wild, Prizm, Young Sage, and a couple others are performing at the Patriot Center in Rothschild, Wisconsin. We'll have more information for you guys on that show as well. Saturday, July 30th at 7:30 p.m. Young Sage, 920 Pablo, JD, and more. They're performing at the Hideout Bar in Appleton, Wisconsin. So if you want to read up on all those concerts, any ones we have in the future or in the past, you can read those at CWHipHop.com/concerts.
25th apparently.
Also July 25th, that Twisted Insane show.
Oh, yes. Shout that out, yeah.
I'll be opening July 25th at the Annex in Madison for Twisted Insane. There's a bunch of other Madison locals, I believe, on the show as well, so that should be a good time too.
Dude, you're gonna meet a lot of good people there.
Lots of shows.
Yeah, there's some good people
Yeah,
there.
we went to the Annex a couple weeks ago, and that was a good time.
It was awesome.
It was a great stage, so yeah, you're going to love it
Awesome. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm excited. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a good time.
Definitely.
There's good energy, good artists.
Oh, yeah.
It's good.
Yes.
Awesome.
Also, too, if you guys noticed on our IGTV, we have our new table. Finally got that installed. So we have a new space here. The one we had was kind of chipping and falling apart, so this is no longer doing either of those things. So got
Either
that
of
here.
those things.
A little bit bigger here,
None
a
of them.
little more space. So yeah, it's a good desk here.
And
Glad
I
we
don't have
finally
to
got
sit
done.
right on BVNC's lap
Exactly.
anymore, and I'm not touching the artist.
And BVNC won't like be
I don't know
hitting
if
the
that's a
desk all the
positive.
time.
We made sure we could roll
I
the
can
chairs
like
in
roll
there.
the chair in. I can like move. I can
They
like
don't even know.
like rotate the chair.
It's gonna be.
Oh,
It's
it's nice.
great. I'm so glad we got it done. Took a little
Chef's
bit
kiss.
under a week, but finally got it all out. But that's all we have for announcements in CW Hip Hop here. We do have a question for our IGTV
Yes, we do.
chat. What is that this week,
The
Garke?
question this week is: who is an artist that you've been listening to for over 5 years?
Over 5 years.
Over 5 years, guys. Let us know.
I noticed
Come to
it
the
looks like-
IG live chat. We did get a couple of them already.
Looks
Yes.
like you didn't tag it in this one. Do you
I didn't
wanna-
tag it quite yet. I will get there. Don't
Okay,
worry.
Okay, we'll make sure we get that in there for you guys. But if you want to put your answers in,
I can't.
we're gonna be
Alright.
talking about that in a little bit here. So make sure you guys get your answers in for that. So I think we're just gonna start off
Alright,
here
now
with
that I
the
have my
game.
eyes on.
Yeah, you get that in there. You guys ready for another?
Yo, the guy Eli,
Oh my
what's
God.
going on?
Who said
Eli,
that?
what's going on?
Oh,
Who said that? Was that you,
So
Eli?
sick over there.
Who said that? Boggs said that?
I'll keep
Boggs, you're
Who said
ripping the void. You're ripping the void. Scoot the chair off a little bit.
Oh
Oh no, I'm not supposed to see what's back
Yeah,
there.
they can't see what's back there unless they come here. Don't worry.
Secret.
Do you know
Secret.
do you know the repercussions of ripping the void?
Yeah, the repercussions are
It's
Not
not,
nice.
good. It's not good.
You don't even want to know.
Going over the rules real quick here for who said that. One person is going to be asked to quote to a song. The person who is asked to quote will have the first chance to guess the artist, the song title, and the year the song came out. Once the player has guessed on any of the categories, the other players can steal the guess if the first person had it wrong, but only from the category that was guessed on, and there's going to be 2 guesses per player here. Each quote stated will have a 1 minute 30-second timer to guess the artist, track title, and the year released. 1 point for each correct answer. 3 points per
Answer
quote.
this question.
And at the
This
1 minute
question,
mark,
let us know.
all players will be able to guess any of the remaining
Let us know
categories.
your answer.
First person to 22 points wins, and we'll start a new game. Starting with the score here. Prizm, you're at 10. Garke, you're at 5. Guess is sitting at 0. So you're gonna have to pull up for the rest of the team here. Yeah, starting
Hey,
from
some
the
people think that they're not good at it, but then they come back. Like Sosa or like Big Fat Tony, they didn't think they were gonna do good, and they fucking literally got hella points for the guests. So you never know, dude. You
Never
literally
know.
guessing can be your best.
It's
friend.
kind of random too. Like there's no real rhyme or reason to the quote.
Yeah.
So I mean, you might have heard
Exactly.
a song and
Time
might
is an
realize you're gonna
absolute
get
blur for me though, so I'm not gonna get any years.
Yo, me too. I
Yours-
can't
yours-
remember
yours-
numbers.
yours-
Who's the
yours-
best? Just
Yours,
guess.
straight up guesses.
2022. 2022.
I wouldn't do that one.
No,
you know
I'm
what I
just
mean?
kidding.
Spread them out a little bit, yo. All right,
So-
Garke, we're gonna start with you here.
Great, fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, thank God.
I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like to fuck, I got a fucking problem.
It's fucking problem.
Yep,
Right.
it's fucking problem. It's
Fucking problem is the name of the song. Shit. Who is that by though?
Bro, I know, I can't remember it all. I know the song. So
No,
Love
who
bad
is that?
bitches,
I
that's
know
my fucking
who's
problem.
in it, but
Yeah,
like
I
I
like to
don't
fuck, I got a
remember who
fucking
does the
problem.
hook.
I don't know who's like the main guy though. Yeah.
It's gonna be one that you guys can remember.
I'm gonna say it's one that we can remember. You
It's
said.
gonna be a name you can remember.
All right. Oh, fuck. I want to say.
Do you have a year, maybe?
I'll give you a year, sure. 2002.
No.
2005.
2016.
No. What'd you say?
5.
No, not 2005.
2012.
Yes.
Ah.
2012.
Maybe I was a little too early. I guess.
Maybe the world ended.
Ah.
Yep.
Do you know the artist? 30 seconds here.
Yes.
So it's open.
Big Sean.
No. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like to fuck, I got a fucking problem.
A$AP Rocky.
Yes, A$AP.
Ah, damn it.
Damn, boy.
Alright, you got 2 points here. That's pretty good, pretty good.
It was a great song.
It was a good song. I told you we should
Yo,
remix
20cc,
it.
what's going on, 20cc? Welcome to the show. We're playing our game of Who Said That right now.
I know you have.
We'll be
I know you
interviewing
have.
Dustin Warbear soon.
Okay, we'll see if you know this one. Dustin Warbear. The year's 94 and in the trunk is raw. In my rear view mirror is the motherfucking law. Got 2 choices, y'all. Pull over the car or bounce on the devil, put the pedal to the floor.
See, I think I know this one, to be honest with you.
Isn't that? Oh, I don't know your name. Is it Easy E though?
Yes!
It's not.
Oh,
No?
it's not?
No.
I thought it
It's
was
not
Easy.
that song, huh? Then I
Ice
don't
Cube?
know.
It's not Ice Cube.
Snoop Dogg?
Nope.
No, I don't
Is
think
it,
so. Sounds like it could be though.
Dr. Dre.
Not,
No.
not Tupac.
Shoot.
I think you're out. It's not Tupac.
Biggie?
It's not Biggie. Do you want me to say it again?
Yes.
The year is 94 and in the trunk is raw. In my rear view mirror is the motherfucking law. Got 2 choices, y'all. Pull over the car or bounce on the devil, put the pedal to the floor.
Was that one of the gang from NWA,
Yeah,
though?
you got
You
it
know,
from a friend.
You know
Was
Bugs?
that from NWA?
I know it.
Was not.
Boggs knows
If
it.
you want to give it to
Yeah,
Dustin,
phone a friend.
have
You
your
have to
phone
whisper
in
in his
front
ear.
there.
That's
That's
you
you
guys.
guys.
Okay,
Do I-
Jay-Z.
It's not. It is Jay-Z. Yes,
Yeah.
it is Jay-Z. Do you know the title?
99 Problems.
It is. Yeah. Do you know the year? Oh, Boggs coming in clutch.
Can you say the line again?
2001.
It is not.
Is it
Say the line
2000?
It is not.
Say the line again.
That was my
The year's 94 and the trunk is raw.
94.
It is not.
Damn it! What do you mean?
No.
Oh,
of
no,
course
now
not.
I know.
No,
I think I know.
I
the year.
tried.
2002.
No.
It's
2007.
older than that.
No.
99.
Nope.
98.
No. Is that all the guesses?
Yeah, that's all the guesses.
It's
We only have
2003.
Oh.
No!
We literally always dance around it. I love it. No!
So the guest got 2 there. So pretty good. Pretty good.
See?
Thanks, Boggs.
He's got his phone. He's got his phone a friend.
Yeah, your phone
They
friend
win.
helps.
All right. We'll do last one here.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Paper chase and tell that paper, look, I'm right behind you. Bitch, real G's moving silence like lasagna.
Oh, this is easy.
Oh, Wayne.
Yes, this is easy, bro.
What
Come
song
on.
though?
Fuck. I know it. Fuck. I was just listening to this song. No, I don't remember the name.
Not offhand.
I don't think it's the one that I picked
2010.
up right away.
No.
2009.
No.
2014.
No.
2007.
No. Paper chase and tell that paper, look, I'm right behind you. Bitch, real G's moving silence like lasagna. Another year? Another song?
6 foot, 7 foot?
Yes.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Let's go.
So you got
He-
both there.
he
Do you
still
have,
got
do you have a
year.
year?
I-
Do you have a guess on the year? What song?
2015?
No.
No, I think it's older than that.
I think
No,
it's older
it's-
than that, too.
I just had to remember the hook.
Oh,
Wait, you got
It's
one
definitely
more.
older than that, yeah.
That was 2014.
Think so?
I think.
2014?
It is not.
No, I think it's so old.
2011.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
I was 21.
I guess 10 and 9. Damn
You
it.
did. You went. You guys danced right around.
Yeah.
All right. So I think we're gonna leave it at 3 just because of our time restraint. Now that we know about it.
Sounds good.
So
Sounds good.
closing out here, Prizm, you have 14 points.
Woo.
Garke, you have 6, and guest Dustin pulled up with 2 points here.
Woo.
Nice. Put him on the map.
Good shit.
Got it.
That was another week of This Week in. Who said that?
Who said
I
Who said
always
that?
start off strong, and then the last few weeks of it, I always drop the bag.
Sometimes that happens, you know. You just
He fumbles it.
fumble it. Yeah.
It happens, yeah.
All right. So yeah, we'll do the question. We did
All
have
right.
our IGTV chat one more time. What is
We
it?
always
Garke?
have a question every single week that we
Every
like to get
week.
your participation in. You come to our IGTV chat, come to our live stream, and you guys can answer it, let us know. The question this week is, who is an artist you've been listening to for over 5 years? Juju Beast says Tech 9, Boggs says T.I., The Real Young Day says Lil Uzi Vert, Kiwi Zins says Eminem, Ace Wild says Demrick, Bully Danny says Lil Baby, LaRon says Hobson, OGB says X-Rated, STLE says Insane Clown Posse,
Okay.
Mitchell says Adam Calhoun, something like that.
Calvin.
Yeah, Yin Davin says Lil Peep, Dan Falk says Chris Calico, OTW says Polo G, Black Sage says Lil Peep. What'd you say, bvnc?
I went with Schoolboy Q. I remember listening to him back in high school, and I know that's been over 5 years. Oxymoron, Sacrilegious was the song that got me into Schoolboy Q, and then Blank Faces came out, and I just loved his music ever since. What do you got for yours there, Prizm?
I have Baby No Money. I've been listening to Baby No Money since like 2016. So like, just really someone I fucking love.
What about you, Dustin? He always like starts with so much energy and then just
Tapers off.
He has his own fade out. It's
He
ridiculous.
does. He's got a built-in fade
It's
out.
ridiculous.
I initially had said Hobson, but Brett rolled up and stole that from me. And that's alright. I still love him. But so I changed my answer to Twisted Insane. Because I have been listening to him for like about 10 years, I think, since
Oh,
one
wow.
of his early albums. Yeah. Just stumbled upon it on Spotify. I've been listening ever since. But yeah, so catch me opening for him on the 25th.
Hell
Yeah.
I just want to let you
That's
guys
pretty
know
crazy.
that you guys holding your hands right there, I got that on camera. So
Good.
I'm just, when I'm editing this in the future, I'm going to zoom in
Zoom.
on it when it happens. It's a really funny bit.
Hold on.
Make
what
sure
do
you keep
expect?
this zoom while we pass off the vape too. All
Yeah,
right.
he's chopping it off right there.
Yes. Oh, Jesus. All right.
What do you got for
I
yours
said-
there, Garke?
I said Fetty Wap. So I just
Fetty Wap.
remember vividly back in the day for waking up for high school listening to Wake Up.
Okay.
Live
Was
TV.
that like your alarm that you had going? When
No,
you,
it's just like I had the subs in the back of my car, so I was
Oh.
just bumped out on the way to school.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's how you wake up in the morning.
Oh,
That's how you wake up
hell
in the
yeah.
morning.
And a lot of nicotine, too.
Yeah.
It was a lot of
In
nicotine.
high school?
Whatever
Yes,
works, bro.
unfortunately.
No, I know. Same.
Naughty,
Yeah, they-
naughty.
Thank you guys for
do not
participating in
condone
this week's Instagram question. We do appreciate it. If you want to join in, we go live Wednesdays at 7 p.m. and then shortly after
what's good?
8 o'clock for the podcast or the interview that we have for it. So if you guys want to join in, you can also, if you're listening back on Spotify, swipe up and you can put your answer in there as well. We'll see all of those in the post as well. But I think we are ready for the interview.
ready.
Are you ready, Dustin Warbear?
Dustin Warbear's interview.
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right. So, I mean, right off the bat, welcome to the studio.
Yeah,
Because I don't think you've been in the studio yet.
Not yet, no.
Not yet. And you're so close there. You're in Merrill, so
Yep.
maybe you could always been in the studio. You know?
I gotta make my way up to your
Come
studio.
through,
I like
though.
your setup.
Oh yeah, you do actually have a nice setup as well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you guys can always come over and check mine out too.
I guess this is kind of like the icebreaker because now like it's like with every artist when they come in, it's like you're always looking back. You're like right afterwards, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, just come back. Ask to come back, whatever. So how you feeling coming into the interview?
Good. Yeah, I'm happy to be here finally.
Good.
And obviously we've been hanging out a decent amount of shows and stuff lately, so.
Yeah, finally get you in to see what makes you tick. How was the drive from Merrill?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice day for a good drive.
Yeah. It was a little warm earlier, but it's pretty nice.
Nothing
out
the
now.
AC can't fix though.
No,
or roll
right.
the windows down.
I didn't realize when I left home I wore jeans and I walked outside and I was like, damn, I probably wore shorts.
Yeah, it's shorts weather.
But
Did you know
luckily
you're-
the car cooled down fast.
Oh, that's good. Did you know that your SoundCloud says that you live in Stevens Point?
I don't really go on there much.
Okay.
To tell you the truth.
Have you ever lived in Stevens Point?
No.
No.
Interesting. He's been lying to everybody the whole time.
Yes, I am the liar.
Interesting. So your name Dustin Warbear, is that just like your actual name?
No,
Or how'd you come up with
it's
it?
weird. People actually think that. I might have to
Well,
actually
you have
change
two
it.
different Facebooks, and on your main Dustin Warbear one with your logo, it's Dustin Warbear, and then on your other one with your face and
Yeah.
you, it's also just Dustin Warbear. So it kind of gives off the impression that that's
Yeah, no,
that's
I
the
get
case.
that. I've never really put my actual last name on social media just because
Okay,
it's
okay.
dumb. It's very Polish and it's just like a bunch of
Okay.
consonants thrown
Ski.
together. Nobody like knows how to pronounce it or what it looks like.
Same with me. That's why I just changed mine up to Garke because otherwise nobody ever knows how to spell it
Oh,
or
dude,
say
mine
it.
has two Z's and a Y and a W.
That's kind of dope
and
though. You could play off that. Why not?
I don't know.
Fucking, that's
I'm not.
it's
I'm not a
unique.
huge
I do like
fan.
Dustin Warbear though.
I'd rather
yeah,
Short, rolls off the tongue, real well.
Are you gonna legally
right.
change your name to Dustin Warbear?
I might someday.
Someday, rich and famous.
Yeah.
How'd
I
you
changed
money.
my middle name.
Might as
Prizm.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
hell
jeez.
yeah.
Mason Prizm Tamani. Oh,
No,
Jesus
but,
Christ. That'd be so bad.
I don't really have that cool of a story. To tell you the truth, I ripped it right from Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what part of Skyrim?
Okay, so you know Whiterun, the first big town you go to?
Yeah.
Nope.
Never
No,
played
you
Skyrim.
walk in, you go right to the right, there's the blacksmith. What's his name?
Oh yeah.
Frith Warbear.
So your
Alright.
first name's Dustin, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that's my real first.
That's your
name.
first
Okay,
name.
okay, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Sorry.
Sure hope so.
So you play a lot of Skyrim then?
I used to, yeah. Honestly, just one of my buddies back in middle school or high school changed his MySpace name maybe at that time.
Okay.
MySpace or Facebook, he changed this to straight up Ulfrith Warbear. So then I just changed mine to Dustin Warbear. And then that's just been that ever since.
That's kind of interesting though how you got it. I mean, I don't think I've heard that one before from
some people.
from
Some
a
people
game.
just
Yeah.
throw their name in like
It's
random
wild.
generator. Exactly. Way to call him out. I didn't want to say any names.
I love you so much.
Hey, smile.
He knows we like him. Alright, don't worry.
Yeah.
I just like you heard me, Ace. So did you have any specific goals or expectations when you started making music?
No, not really. I've been making music for probably like, I don't know, coming on like 18 years or so now.
Okay.
Because I've been in, I was always in bands before. I played guitar, and I've gone on a couple tours actually in like hardcore metal bands.
Okay.
That type
Any
of
crazy
stuff.
names from these bands? I know metal bands and sometimes have like some funky names.
The one band I toured with, I did not name, and I hated it, to
Oh.
tell you the truth, because
Okay.
it was called Teenagers, and none of these dudes were teenagers. They were in their 20s. So why did you name your band that, Mark?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Mark.
Calling him
Oh
out.
God.
I also love you.
That's
Yeah.
that was an interesting name if nobody's a teenager.
That was
in
like the
band.
hardcore band, though. Yeah. Then like the
The
metal
hardcore
bands,
band.
there was like Buried as Kings, Defeatism, Morning Veils. There was a few of them. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, been in quite
Yeah.
a few bands.
Yeah, so I've been doing music for a long time. Defeatism was actually the last band I was in, and when COVID hit, we just like stopped practicing.
Oof.
So that's actually like what made me start rapping, because I was like, man, I miss making music, and like with COVID and shit, we can't really be a band right now. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy some beats and I'm gonna start writing some lyrics, and I'm gonna make my own music.
Hell yeah.
And that's how it started.
Did you have any expectations or goals when you started making music?
I just asked him that question.
Oh,
Yep.
my bad.
And then he answered the next one after that. So if you could choose to collaborate with any Wisconsin artist, who would it be?
Oh man, everyone.
Everyone.
Anyone I haven't done a song with yet. Let's do it. Hit me up.
Free collabs for the
Yeah,
features?
yeah, for sure. Right now, I haven't charged for a feature yet, man. I just like making music, mutual exposure for everyone. It's a win-win. But I really want to. I've been trying to get JD to work on a song with me. And
He's too cool for us.
I'm
though.
sure we're gonna get there eventually. Yeah, but like he's a busy guy. So.
Yeah, he is. He
Yeah.
just had a kid.
Yeah,
Like, go
right.
go for it,
Yeah,
go for it.
yeah. No hard feelings. And then yeah, it'd be cool to do a song with Sage eventually too. I think we're kind of different styles, but I think we can make something dope.
I think you could.
I like to be versatile too. I like to kind of be all over the place and do a little bit of everything. I just like making music, you know.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
I was in a lot different music before, so.
You said you played the guitar. Was that the only instrument you played?
Seriously?
Okay.
Yes, pretty much. Like obviously that translates to bass too, and I could like half kind of play the drums. So you know, I messed around with a little bit of everything, but like guitar was the one thing that I actually did semi-professionally, I guess.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
pretty dope. Okay. Do you still play the guitar?
No.
Oh
No.
Okay.
Sometimes,
So,
but like
unfortunate.
not really. If I picked it back up and like looked back at like the songs, I could probably remember the stuff that I wrote. But yeah, I probably learned like 500 cover songs over the years and forgot every single one of them.
Of course.
Yeah,
So-
that's how it works.
So, what artists over your lifetime have been kind of your biggest influences?
Tech Nine is what got me into rap in the first place, which I mean is understandable. You can kind of see how that rock influence
Mhm.
translates in his music, and that's what really brought me in. Was kind of like the dark, almost rocky type hip hop stuff. And I mean, obviously, I have the strange music stuff
Oh, yeah.
tattooed on my neck, so big strange music fan. So almost all other artists I'm big on. I think one of my biggest influences is in my own music is probably Ritz.
Okay.
I listen to a lot of Ritz.
Okay.
Ritz is, I think I know one song by Ritz, and it's like the really positive one.
Pocket full.
Pocket Full of Sunshine.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
it.
with
I
Mike
got
Posner?
my-
Is
yes.
Mike Posner on that
Yes.
one? Oh no, he's on the other one. I can't remember the name.
I didn't listen to much Ritz, but I did
That's
listen to
like
that
the
same
one song that I
I have a
fucking
couple
a lot.
of songs for sure.
Yeah.
Switch
No,
Lanes.
there's yeah.
Switch
there
Lanes,
you go,
that's what I
Switch
know.
Lanes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Mike Posner.
Isn't that
one.
with Webby?
Mike
No.
Posner.
Mike P?
Oh.
Ride Along, I think, is a song that him and Webby did together.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I like Ritz a lot. And then lately, a big influence on my stuff I've been writing lately, I'd say, is King ISO. I've been
Oh,
listening
okay.
to his stuff
Nice.
a lot.
King ISO.
He goes crazy.
His last album, Get Well Soon, has been on like repeat.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had TG Music on here, and he had a song with King ISO, and I listened to King ISO before, and then I saw that we had him on the station again. I was like, no way, we have King ISO.
Damn,
He's one of the first big ones, and then you also have a lot of big,
What's good?
a lot of big names. Who's the one you have
How's
with
it
TikTok?
going, guys?
Stevie Stone.
Stevie Stone. That was another artist I listened
Yeah.
to a while back, and I didn't realize somebody in Wisconsin had a song with him, so I was super excited to get those songs on the station.
Yeah, and he's on the hook too with this upcoming Table song too.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah. So, do you have any other passions outside of making music?
Not really lately, man, honestly. It's just like where all my focus has been. All my free time is going into booking shows, playing shows, making
If
music.
you had free time, what would it go to?
I mean, back in the day, I really liked just like playing video games and watching Netflix and chilling. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Netflix and chill.
Are you a
That's his
PC
favorite
gamer, or
thing.
do you have a console?
I was console
Okay.
most of the time. I have a PC now, but I have not downloaded any games on it. It's for the studio,
Yep.
and if I download games on it, I'm not going to make music, so I
The
can't
work
do that.
computer. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Fair.
Sometimes you gotta separate.
I
those.
really have to limit myself, yeah, because if I start a game and I
Self-discipline.
like it, I
Oh,
will
yeah.
finish it.
Suck
Oh,
into
same.
it. Yep.
Yep.
I feel that.
Actually, I didn't finish Elden Ring yet, which is kind of saddening to me.
That is
I
sad,
haven't
'cause
had
you
time.
like you prepped
I'm a
for
big Dark Souls
months before.
Dude, I literally beat all of the games leading up to it,
except for that.
just to go to it, just to play it and
Yeah.
beat it.
It's like
I'm
one of those
close,
things where
I
you
guess.
almost don't want it to be over, though, so you kind of like
Yeah, no, I.
stall it
That's
out.
what I'm saying. No, once I start playing Elden Ring, like I don't care if I have like a goal. I'm saying like, oh, I'll just beat this boss and I'll get off. No, I will not. I will. There's
Yeah.
so much. I'll just keep finding things to do and like keep wanting to go do these more.
That's like Skyrim,
I
too,
won't
man,
get
yeah.
off the game.
I didn't play
ever.
much Skyrim, but I was
And I
Fallout.
can't stop.
I played a lot of
Fallout.
Fallout.
New Vegas was my
New
favorite.
Vegas. That is the best
Fallout,
game
I want it
ever.
Fallout 3 or
remastered
Fallout
so
4, I'd
bad.
say, are my
And for
favorite.
some reason they won't. If Bethesda, if you want to make money, remaster New Vegas.
Please.
I will buy it again.
Please.
100%.
Or 3 or 4.
I'll
Yeah,
buy
couple.
2 or 3 copies.
Just do it. Just make it.
Please.
Make Obsidian do it. Please don't touch it if you're not
Yeah,
on
I was
Obsidian.
gonna say, don't let fucking Bethesda touch another Fallout game for the
Yeah.
love of God.
No online, please. No online.
No.
Well, unless you can do it right.
Yeah,
Or
I
just
want.
do like 4-player co-op for a normal game.
Yes,
Like a
let us
level.
join our friends, but not have anybody else in the game. Like if we have a map and it's just us, the friends, that'd be perfect.
awesome.
Thank you, Bethesda.
Thank you. That's the end
That's
of
our-
the rant.
That's the plan for gaming. Yes.
Well, thank you for welcome to our TED Talk.
So to our knowledge, your first track that you dropped was literally a year and one day today, July 5th, 2021.
Crazy.
And you dropped Winter's Coming on Spotify. You have an audio clip from the beginning of the song. What is that from? There's that little, I guess, what would you call it, like a speech?
I don't know.
You don't know what it's
I
from?
thought it was from Game of Thrones at first.
That's what
so
I
That's
would've
why I
thought.
kind of wrote it for that, and then somebody told me I think it's from Vikings actually.
See, I didn't want to assume because I didn't know what it was from, but I know the thing. You know, Winter's Coming is from Game of Thrones, and I know that
Yeah.
you reference Game of Thrones literally like in the first bar.
Oh,
but I didn't
all
want to
over,
assume.
yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Interesting. I would have thought, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if it is. I think it is maybe from Vikings. I thought there was a very, very similar quote from Jon Snow at some point in Game of Thrones, though. But I only watched it through once, so I can't say.
I
I'm
wouldn't
not,
go
like,
through it again
the
either.
biggest
so don't worry.
fan. Yeah,
It's okay.
I didn't even watch the 8th season until like
Good.
less than a year ago, finally.
Oh,
And then
Just
I was
again.
like, wow, okay.
I was gonna say
yeah.
you guys.
I understand why everybody's hating on it now.
Yeah. That's
But,
why I didn't start it.
disappointed.
I was like,
That
I'm not
was
going to
actually-
start it and then have to
Oh,
watch that
right.
ending.
I
I'm like,
literally
yeah,
started on
this is
the third to last episode.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I started watching. I was
I
like,
won't
never cared
downplay
about
like
it.
the first 5 seasons. The first 5 seasons were pretty good.
I heard it was good. Yeah, there was some hype around it, but
But yeah, the end. Well, because I guess like the books aren't finished, so they had to make up their own ending for the show.
that's
And they
also
just
fair.
kinda,
The
like-
author was just kind of taking his time.
Yeah, he still hasn't released it. I don't think the dude's gonna probably die before it's done.
It's probably like in a vault. He's like, when I die, then release it.
release it.
So what's going on in that song, Winter's Coming? You said it was kind of referencing Game of Thrones. But
So pretty much it's just actually talking about like political corruption, how the banks and money rules the world, but it's through like hella Game of Thrones references.
okay.
I got
Okay.
you.
Is Winter's Coming? We were talking about this on a past week. Is it Winter's like a last name? Because the apostrophe makes
I
it
was
seem
gonna
like
say-
it's
Is
a
it
name
winter
title.
I don't
is
know.
coming? Because I don't know if would you just do apostrophe S or would you just put an S? I'm not an
We were
English
just curious,
teacher.
so we're
I'm not either.
My
no, I
English
don't know.
brain was thinking
I-
about it, and I was like, how
Guys,
does winter
I
own
might
coming?
have effed up.
Alright.
Well, it's
That's alright,
okay.
that's
Like
alright.
we all fuck up, but it's like I was just thinking about it. I'm like, is that how you do that?
I would think. I mean, that's how they do like smashing words. They normally take the letter out.
Yeah,
and
that's
put
why
the
I thought-
apostrophe,
yeah,
but like
but when with an apostrophe S, you normally own it. That's why.
it's both. I think. I
Yeah.
don't remember what the word even is. For
It depends
doing
on what the
that.
context of the word is, how you're supposed to take
Somebody call an English teacher.
it.
I don't know. We need to call an English.
English
teacher.
sucks.
That was
Anybody-
actually initially a contest that I entered like way before I even put the song out.
Oh, okay.
There was a beat for a contest, so I wrote the song and entered it, and obviously I didn't win, but I liked the song enough and everybody else liked it enough that they told me I should put it out, so I went and bought the beat and put it out.
Nice. Hell yeah. So what did the first for your first song? What did your like recording setup consist of? What did it look like for your first little?
Yeah, DAW, equipment, mic, what we're using.
So I'm a perfectionist, so I just go overboard right away, so I have pretty much the same setup
Okay.
that I've had the whole time. I use Pro Tools just because it's like the easiest thing to find tutorials for. So that's why I got that for the DAW, and then I use a universal audio interface. I have an AKG mic, and then just a bunch of like acoustic panels I built, and I built the booth and all that stuff too.
When I first saw the booth, because you got it like 2x4s, it looks like, and then something hanging out. I thought it was a
Yeah.
bunk bed you like converted. Did you actually build that to, or was
Yeah.
was it a bunk bed?
No, it was just 2x4s.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I just cut them up and built it because my new apartment, everywhere I was before, I just hung the ceiling panels on the ceiling, but the new apartment has vaulted ceilings, and it just seemed like too much work to try and like get the right length chains to level everything out and putting hooks in like a 10-foot ceiling. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna build a little enclosure, and that way I don't gotta put holes in the walls and the ceilings.
That's true. Did you kind of build it for in case you move out later? It's easy mobility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just take the screws out and it all breaks down. Depending where I go next, maybe I'll set it up that way again.
Yeah.
Works good for the time being though. I like it.
Yeah.
It's better than being in the basement where I was the last place.
Yeah.
Dark,
Dark. Yeah.
depressing.
So you started your journey posting music. Like you said, you started 18 years ago writing it, and then just 1 year ago posting it. And that first song that you posted, Winter's Coming, on Spotify. Then 20 days later, you posted on SoundCloud, July 25th, 2021. You dropped Astonishing on SoundCloud. This is a personal favorite of mine.
Played
Would
on
you
Black
tell
DJ
us
this
first of
week,
all
too.
who's on the hook?
I believe his name is Constantine.
Constant.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It came with the beat.
Oh,
Yeah. It was on the beat
Oh,
already.
okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
so
Okay.
I don't personally know the dude. I believe the beat came from like Anno Domini or something.
Okay.
Or Legion Beats, one of the two.
Okay.
They tend to partner a lot,
Makes
so
sense.
it's hard to keep track, but yeah.
How did you buy the beat? Was it like YouTube or BeatStars or?
So I started out like most people looking up beats on YouTube, right? You
Mm-hmm.
know, and then you go back on Facebook after you're listening to your YouTube beats, and there's all these beat packs. Hey, buy
Oh,
this
yeah.
beat pack. So I have like 500 beats from just
Oh,
buying
wow.
beat packs from these ads and stuff.
Dude,
Oh
beat packs
my
are
God.
great though, cause like it's like sometimes $1 a beat.
Bro, yeah, I got like 100 for like $30 with
Yeah.
unlimited rights.
Wow.
Even if you only like 10 of them, that's still 10 beats for $30 with unlimited
Mhm.
rights. That's so much cheaper than
That is
buying
true.
like exclusives and stuff.
Most of my last project was from one beat pack.
Yeah.
Like,
It is kind of funny though, because you guys know Table, right?
Yeah.
I've shared enough of this
Mhm.
stuff. You guys have probably seen it actually. I have 3 songs written to the same beats that he has on his last album. Or the album before the last one.
Really?
Yeah, and I had them written before I even met the dude. But then I seen him play on the group therapy show or tour with King ISO, and he played like two or three of them in his set, and I was just standing there like, this dude bought the same beat pack I did.
Oh shit.
Where's so Table? Yeah, you actually opened with them a little bit.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Oh, man.
Winter or so, or?
Logs.
That was in, I believe, April.
April?
April.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
And that was out in Minnesota, right?
Yes.
Okay.
At the Fright Room. Yeah.
The
me
Freight
and
Room.
Ace.
Yeah. I think we were shouting that out on the show.
I was actually supposed to play there again on the 23rd. I was gonna play there again with Worldwide Chaos and a few other people, but it ended up getting rescheduled to the 30th.
Oh,
And I have a wedding that day.
Oof.
damn.
Yeah, and I have rehearsal the 29th, so I'm gonna try and make it out to the 29th show, but I don't know if I'll be able to, and then I can't go to either of those things on the 30th.
Yeah.
To be at a wedding. It's really sad. I really wanted to do that A&R thing, but
Sometimes life happens.
yeah, next time.
Next time.
So on the same day, July 25th, you also dropped "Shoot My Shot" remix, "Homies" featuring OGB and Barker, and "Winter's Coming" to your SoundCloud. All those on the same day. Was there a reason you decided to start posting all those on your SoundCloud at the same time?
No, probably not. I probably just realized that they weren't on there yet.
How would you describe the music that you make?
All over the place, man. I don't know. I think I'm pretty versatile, but I'm not. I don't feel like I'm very good at like placing things. You know, like I can't really tell you who I think I really sound like. I've gotten a lot of things. Like I've gotten Chris Webby quite a few times. I don't know if I personally like see that. I mean, I guess
Okay.
we talk about similar things and have like kind of a similar sound, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, similar
What would
styles.
you say you
but
talk
not
about though?
this-
Yeah, what's your
Yeah.
style? What would you say you talk about all the time? What would you say?
Somebody's
you go
maybe
for?
never heard your music before.
How would you describe it?
Man, you gotta put me on the spot. Well, if you like strange music, I think you'll like my stuff for sure. I
Okay.
kind of like that, kind of like a lot of darker stuff, I guess. Like, I tend to gravitate towards the darker beats a lot of the time and more, like, underground type hip-hop stuff.
Yeah, I'd say
lyrical and-
you got some
lyrical
content
for
to
sure,
your
yeah,
to
I guess
music.
that's
Very
a good
lyrical,
word,
yeah.
That's what I really like about rap, I guess. That's why I've always been, like, drawn to Eminem and Tech Nine and people like that.
It makes sense with strange music.
'Cause
They're
of the
definitely very
lyricism.
lyrical.
Yeah, a lot of those dudes. Ritz, King ISO, Cess Crew, Mayday too, yeah.
Are you more of a fan of the super fast rap or the more lyrical, I guess? Because strange music like Tech Nine, he can just spit like no other. So
Oof. I like them both, I guess. That's why I'm such an ISO fan. Because he's crazy flows, but if you actually listen, that dude is spitting bars
Oh, yeah,
like, the
100%.
whole time too. It's crazy.
Fair enough.
yeah,
But I don't know. I guess I'd probably take like lyrical over fast if I had to choose one. Like that's what I like a lot about Tabo, is he's like a bar monster, man. He doesn't. I mean, he can spit when he wants to spit, but he doesn't have to because like
his bars captivate
yeah,
you.
he's got hard bars for sure.
You then dropped "Dreams" July 28th, 2021 on your SoundCloud, which wouldn't come out on your Spotify till August 13th, making that 5 tracks in your first month of not making music but dropping it.
Damn.
How did that feel?
Honestly, like
How does that feel?
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I didn't realize that I dropped so much stuff so soon on the SoundCloud. I think at first I was using it to master my stuff because there's a mastering feature on
Okay,
there. So
okay.
maybe that was why. Maybe I didn't mean to upload them all right away. I don't really know. Like I said,
Okay,
I don't
that's
pay a
fine.
whole lot of attention to the SoundCloud. I don't use it for mastering or anything.
I mean, you got
anymore either.
11.5K on your Stevie Stone song on SoundCloud.
Hell yeah.
What? You didn't know that or what?
You must
I
not be a
don't
numbers
know.
tracker.
Oh gosh.
I don't really look at it.
Okay.
You just drop it and leave it, and you're like, all right, as it does.
I don't
best.
even think I put most of my new songs on there lately. I haven't
Some
paid
of them are.
attention.
Some of them are.
I mean, you're putting most of them on what? Spotify,
Spotify.
Apple Music,
Yeah, what
bigger platforms.
everything that DistroKid uploads to.
Okay.
And then I upload my YouTube myself.
Okay.
Good idea. DistroKid sucks at uploading to YouTube.
Yeah, because I did that with Winter's Coming at first.
And it probably went to some random ass channel.
It goes
or
to
something.
the topic channels
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah,
the
for you.
multiple artists. I don't remember what it's
It's
called.
so
but
dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get like no information on it. Comments are disabled. Like,
Right?
yeah.
Not even worth it then.
After I seen that, I was like, yeah, no, because I mean, it's kind of cool because you'll get paid then. You
Mhm.
get money right away that way instead of having to wait till you get up 1K subscribers and all that other stuff. But like in
Who's
the
gonna
end,
listen there?
right? And I think you only get a portion of what you would get otherwise too at that point. So
It's just a little faster track to get
Yeah.
paid.
they say in the end it's probably more worth it to upload yourself. So that's why after that first one, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna do the
I got
YouTube
you.
stuff on my own.
In this song "Dreams," though, you do talk about like not being in control of your dreams. It's like a fight every night. What do you mean by that?
Oh man, that song is all just true facts, man. I have crazy dreams all the time. I have no idea why. They're always like, there's like gunfights and car chases and sometimes like haunted houses and ghosts.
Oh shit.
Man, one dream I remember, I jumped out of a building and like onto a car like in the movies, you know. It's like literally like movie shit sometimes.
Are you a fan of like action-packed or like horror films and like that?
Did you used to read a lot of books? Like
Both, yeah.
Okay.
I don't read as much as I used to, but yeah, I like books a lot. Like my favorite series is Wheel of Time. Probably no one's heard of it.
No.
Yeah, but it's 14 big old books.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I read The Mockingjay. I read all of that.
I read like all the
The
Harry
Hunger Games,
Potter
or the Hunger
books
Games, yeah.
and the series
Yeah, I
of
got that.
Unfortunate Events too, and a bunch of books. Yeah, I used to read a lot, but I like horror movies and
Okay.
stuff like that too.
That might influence.
That might
Watch
influence a little
decent
bit.
amount. It's possible.
It's definitely possible.
Even when I quit smoking for like months, I still had crazy dreams.
Smoking's
all the
supposed to
time.
stop your dreams.
That's
Yeah.
what I heard too.
Yeah.
Right,
it's
something
supposed
like
to
that,
stop
but
it.
no,
I mean, it
no
does
matter
for me,
what.
that's for sure.
That's my point. Is no matter what I do, they're just always crazy dreams. So I don't know. Maybe I just have.
Crazy
an
dreams are kind of
overactive
fun though. Are they
mind.
lucid dreams? Are you able to control
No.
yourself?
Oh,
See,
yeah.
I
I
can
don't
do
know if
that.
I've ever had one.
You
of
should
those.
try that sometime. It's super fun. Just like when you're
I don't know
in
if
the
he wants to
dream,
do that in these dreams.
do
Those
your
sound a
best
little
stuff.
scary.
Well, you might be able to drive the car. You're like GTA then. Fuck around.
Yeah, I could just like manifest a rocket launcher.
Sure.
Yeah.
And fuck up
What's up now?
whoever's chasing you or whatever. Yeah. That'd be great.
It's not bad.
So on August 1st, you posted your second remix ever. This one is a remix of Not Sober by Kid Leroy. What inspired you to remix this track, and are remixes something that we should be expecting from you in the future?
Yes,
Okay.
I am working on more remixes with some other people, and so that track and most of the remixes, honestly, I literally just go on YouTube and look at what's trending.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah,
I understand.
So I had actually never even heard that song up
pretty good
until
song. I didn't hear it
found
until today.
on YouTube. Yeah, no, I mean, third verse is a little iffy. I don't know about that.
He does his thing.
That guy, he's all right, but first two are good. Yeah, I was a good ass song though, because that's what I go through like the top 10 or so, and then whichever one I like the most, I'll take that one and remix
He
it.
just snatches it.
Yeah, I just snatch it and steal it for my own.
Hey.
Shout out to Mercules for that tech.
Mercury, hey,
He's like the remix king, man.
he is. He's always putting on new
And he
remixes.
always
Always
goes
asking his
crazy,
fans
man.
what he should
Yeah.
remix next. Yeah.
I like a lot of them more than the original songs too. Like that "Shape of You" one he did, that Ed Sheeran remix. I don't know if you guys heard.
Oh, I don't know if I've heard that one. I've just recently
He
found it
goes
within
so
like
hard
last
on
year.
that beat, dude. Yeah.
So what is the best advice you think you've ever gotten?
In general,
Sure.
or about music.
Music, if you got one for music, if you got
Whichever
one
one you
for
want, dog.
Man, music. The biggest thing I hear a lot of people saying is that persistence is the most important thing. It's more important than talent at this point with how saturated the music market is. So that's why, I mean, I'm trying to just release a song every week and just keep the momentum up, keep pushing. Persistence is key.
Yeah, and you definitely took that advice to heart because every week you got a new one coming out, man.
Yeah, I'm trying as long as I can. That one week I missed, I was sick and work was crazy, and you know, I needed a break, I guess.
Yeah.
We're back to it now for the foreseeable future.
Good. We don't want to lose that again.
No.
Gotta get some music videos going too.
So then August 16th, 2021, you dropped Consider on SoundCloud as a positive song contest entry. Can you tell us what that was for?
Yeah, so it was pretty much in the title. Yeah, it was a positive song contest. So there's a producer. Shout out my boy Eric E. Freezy Carlson.
Okay, that's an
guys-
interesting name.
Yeah, he
Wait,
goes
say that
by
again.
E. Freezy.
Okay, E Freezy's better.
EFREEZEE.
I'm F-R-E-E.
So, I mean, you guys know like Futuristic, obviously.
Yes,
Yep.
yeah.
He's kind of homies with like Futuristic.
Oh, okay.
He's out in Arizona. He knows like the Odd Squad dudes. He works with them a lot.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So he it was his contest. He had like 10 beats to choose from, and he's like trying to make a positive change in the world. Pretty much is his thing. He's actually gone live on Facebook and made new beats every single day for like 705 days in a row.
Wow.
Or something.
You still doing it?
How many
Yeah.
years is that? That's like,
He's still going.
That's
It's
two,
over
three,
2 now.
yeah, damn. It's a long time to be making beats every day.
Yeah, or almost 2, I think, because 365. So
360, yeah.
He's coming up on his 2-year anniversary. Yeah, man,
That's
it's
sick.
crazy. Like that. You want to talk about persistence? That dude, and he's blowing up now on TikTok and Instagram and everything else. Like he's actually starting to get like a huge fan base and following and stuff. So
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
good
my
for
man,
him.
good shit.
Hard work
I
pays off.
respect that making a positive change too. Yeah.
So going on to one of my favorite songs, it's got 11,000 plays on SoundCloud and 26,000 on Spotify. You released TikTok featuring Stevie Stone, who actually works with Tech Nine, Strange Music. Can you tell us about that song and how you actually got a feature from Stevie Stone?
Yeah. So on advice subject too, that's another big thing they say is features. Features are a big thing that can really like kick your stuff off, and that's a good example of that. Like that went crazy just because of the Stevie Stone feature on it. But I actually had bought a beat pack. So these are the expensive beat packs we're
Okay.
talking about now. Yeah. So I bought a beat pack with a few beats featuring him on it already from Wishmaster Beats,
Oh,
which you know him.
okay. No.
Oh, he's the dude that made I'm on a Boat.
Really?
Oh.
Oh Jesus.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah, so-
Lonely Island?
Yeah, he's worked with them. Yeah, he's from back in the
Interesting.
day, man. Wishmaster's been around for a long time doing
Interesting.
stuff.
Okay, I fuck with that.
So he partnered up with Stevie Stone, and they recorded like hooks and verses on a bunch of beats, and then they sold them as like a limited thing. So other people have them. It's not like an exclusive only me feature.
But it was a time
Okay.
exclusive.
But yeah, it was only available for a couple weeks, and there was only like a certain amount of downloads.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
That's still pretty
Yeah.
cool though.
So I mean, it was a bit of an investment, but it was obviously. I mean, I think it was worth it for the numbers it's done so far, and then I have more songs coming out, like the Table one.
Mm-hmm.
That one was also a beat that was from that pack with the Stevie Stone on the hook.
Nice.
But then the Table verse is an exclusive. I got that specifically from him.
Oh, dope.
so it's gonna be Stevie Stone and Tabo.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Do you plan on getting any more big name features in the future?
I have one I'm sitting on right now. And then, yeah, I definitely want to work on trying to get some more.
Okay.
So who's another big name artist you'd want to get a feature from?
I really want to work with either UBI or the Odd Squad, the two dudes that are on that August 5th show I'm playing. Yeah. UBI is half of Cess Crew, which is also on Strange Music. And I've listened to them for a long time, too. That was actually my first rap show when I lived in Colorado
Oh, really?
in 2012. I went to a Cess Crew show out there. They were like passing blunts in and out of the audience and stuff inside the
Nice.
venue because it was like right after we got legalized there and stuff.
Oh,
It
dope.
was crazy, man.
Nice.
But that was a cool show. So it'd be really. I've actually spoken with him about doing the feature, but I don't have the money for it yet. But maybe if I can talk to him at the show, maybe I can finagle something.
Maybe.
But it'd
if
be
you're in
really
the right
cool
place,
to-
get to talk to him.
It'd be really cool to work with the Odd Squad guys too, because they're pretty much right up my alley too.
Yeah. Then on September 1st, 2021, you released Only You on SoundCloud. Can you tell us what made you make this love song and then who's on the hook?
I think that's also Constantine.
Okay.
That came out of the same pack
Oh, okay.
as Astonishing did. Yeah, I think that's the same dude.
So what
I
inspired
might
this
be
track
wrong.
then?
Nothing.
Nothing.
The hook.
You had
The
no
hook,
heartbreak
really?
or anything?
No, it was just the hook. I don't know. I was just, writing something for the hook.
Okay.
Honestly, it was a throwaway song for me.
Really?
That I just, just something to put out. And
Okay.
See what happens with it.
I hate it.
You hate it?
I have a few of those.
Do you have a process when it comes to making your music?
Not necessarily. Just going through beats, I really believe that you should write to a beat. I've never written anything without a beat. Like general ideas and like lines that are good I've written down, yeah. But like when I sit down to write an actual song, I have to have a beat first because I think you should really like vibe with the feeling of it,
Yeah.
The
I understand
better
that.
songs get written that way.
Yeah, I know some people can actually just like sit down and write a verse
Yeah.
without any instrumental and then find an instrumental, but I just can never do it myself. I always
No.
wanted something. The feel of the instrumental really influences the lyrics even, so I mean,
Yep.
you can do it, but it
I
feels like a
agree.
fuller song when you actually write to the instrumental.
And I've had that too, where I've written a song to a beat and then like changed the beat, tried to like find a different one, and it never feels the same as it did to the original beat.
Yeah.
You then went on to release 3 more tracks that month in September. September 13th, you dropped Unfortunate. September 21st, Colorado Avenue. And September 27th, Feel Like. What's given you that drive to pump out song after song in a single month back then?
At that time, I think I was off work too because of COVID and stuff.
No, I got you.
So I would literally stay up for like 36 hours straight just working on music.
Damn.
And then sleep for like 12 to 14. And then do it again.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't have anything else to do right now. So yeah, I just that's when I was like learning this stuff, watching mad YouTube videos, honing my skills and stuff. And just
we were
making
literally doing
lots
that
of
same
music.
shit, to be honest.
We were right around the same time.
I
Yeah.
miss the hardcore
Dude,
version stage.
It was like,
You can
honestly,
still do it.
It's not quite
You can
the
still
same
do it.
as the
There's
hardcore
plenty of
learning
things
stage
you
when you
don't know.
first jump in and
Plenty
you
of
have
things
no idea.
Yeah, when everything's just brand new, you can just so many rabbit holes you can fall down.
Yeah, I'll still like look up new videos every now and then, brush up on like new things and new plugins. And
You'll never
Yeah.
stop learning.
no, they never stop coming out with plugins and updating programs either.
They'll
So
always have
it's
a new
like,
plugin to sell you.
Right. I don't have like a $30,000 digital analog crazy setup of they got the fader boards and this amp and this.
You don't need
No.
that nowadays.
Yeah, no, that stuff is. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong.
It is
It's one of those
It's really
retro
cool,
things.
but it's
yeah.
I
Going to
would
one of
like
those
to have it, like,
studios.
even if it wasn't working, just have it.
Just
like,
play
in the
with all
studio.
the faders.
Yeah, just like no, you have like an artist in the studio or whatever, and you just have like this fake mixer board and like all these fake like
Oh,
synthesizers
right.
and everything like that, and you're just playing around with shit while he's like listening to the song.
How's that
and
sound?
like you already mixed it beforehand, like while he was
Yeah.
recording it. You know what I mean?
You're
You
just
mixed it,
actually
you
like
just,
enabling the
shit.
plugins one
Yeah,
by
right.
one.
Yeah.
How's that sound? Dude, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
while you're fucking with all these
Right.
knobs and like,
Oh my god.
dude, I would so do that. That'd be so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be great. So, oh shit.
Honestly though, I think like Russ. Like I watched some stuff about Russ
Okay.
and he was talking about how he put out like he was doing weekly for a while.
Yeah.
And he said he put out like 99 songs before
Yeah, it was
one
insane.
really blew up. So that's what kind of gave me the drive to just start. Like I had so many songs written that I didn't have recorded or put out, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start recording these songs and putting them out.
Yeah,
And
might
that
as
was
well.
like, that was why that Only You song came out too. It's like,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
really like it. But
Somebody
you know
will
what?
like that in the future. 100%.
Exactly.
I guarantee
Yeah.
it.
There's a market for everything. So
That's true.
even if you don't like it, why not put it out? That's what they say. Is like some people slept on their biggest songs for years.
Well, I think Prizm and I talk about this. Like sometimes your favorite song on a project isn't the fan favorite. They like
Yeah.
something else. You're like, I didn't really care for that one. Like that just
Right.
wasn't it. But all right. So I mean, you can't even really tell your fans what
It's
their favorite
facts.
song is gonna be.
Even Astonishing, like I like that song,
I love that
but
song.
I didn't work that hard on it. Like that was again like
Okay.
a chorus.
Just-
that was
you don't
already
always have to
on
work hard on it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
It's not the song I thought people would have been like. That's
Okay.
my favorite song. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was a quick one for me.
Yeah.
makes sense.
So out of all of the past songs so far, what do you think is the one that represents you
The best.
the best? Yeah.
Oh man, it's a good question. I really like Winter's Coming. That was.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that was my first song, but
Doesn't even know where the audio came from though.
I was really proud of that one. I mean, just like my own parts, I thought that
I know.
was well written. And on the newer stuff, I think I really like Crisis a lot.
Crisis. Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was a good
Okay.
song.
So what are some things that you've kind of had to overcome to get where you're at right now, like musically?
Well, the first thing obviously is learning. Like before this, I was in bands, but I played guitar.
Mhm.
That's all I did. I wrote songs and I played the guitar. I didn't do any marketing, any show booking, any mixing, mastering, graphic design, none of this stuff, man. So like, I had to learn all of it. All of it.
Yeah, going from a band to just rap, you're pretty much a one-man band. You got to do
Yeah.
it all. You wear
And-
all those hats.
Kind of been like an introvert all my life too, so like having to, make all these contacts and set up shows, and that's where Boggs comes in, man. He's really helpful. Also working third shift, I sleep most of the day, so this guy, he's up business hours to make the calls and stuff, which is really nice.
That's pretty nice.
So shout out Boggs.
Good job, Boggs.
Thank you, Boggs.
Keep it up, man.
But yeah, aside from learning, I feel like, I don't know, music's always kind of been in my blood, something I've always resonated with, and I've been making it for a long time now, so I'm just happy to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So you then ended 2021 with 3 more tracks, all in October. Mutiny came out October 3rd, information, but informed information, I assume is what it's supposed to be. October 21st. And then a collab song with Zevo
Yeah.
called Social Media, October 31st. Did I say 21st or 31st for the other one? Whatever. It's 21st for the other one, but 31st with Zevo. What can you tell us about these two tracks?
Mutiny was another entrance into that positive song contest,
okay.
actually.
Okay.
Because I think you could actually do all 10 beats if you really wanted to.
So each beat was like an entry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, it was like a $10 lease or whatever, so it's not really a big deal. So I made another one just to, like, you know, why not? And also to spread the word more for the homie, because, like, that E Freezy dude, he's cool and he's a good human. I appreciate him for sure.
Yeah.
What was the next one?
Informed information.
Yeah. That one, again, is like a political corruption thing, kind of. Like well, not even like political, more so. Just kind of how, like, public schools teach us what they want us to know, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they bend the truth, and they kind of America paints itself in a much better light. than
Victor
it
controls the
actually
history,
is.
so.
Yeah, exactly. I say something like that in the song, yeah. So it's mostly about that. The main line is, we're only informed in the forms of formed information. Yeah.
No, I think I heard that bar, and I heard the song before, but when I was listening back today, I was like, damn, this is like pretty deep, and just the way you wordplay it all really worked well with the informed information title itself.
Appreciate that.
So can you kind of run us through what a studio session looks like with Dustin Warbear? Say I'm coming into your studio, what should I expect?
You just, you know, you come up to the apartment, the fat cat's gonna be there, he's gonna probably yell at you want some pets. You gotta pet him, he's the guardian. Then you come in, and my studio's pretty much just set up in my living room. I don't really have a living room.
Neither do we.
Hey, look at this.
Yeah.
Look where you're at right now.
I'd rather have a music studio.
Yep.
Right?
So
We
yeah,
weren't using it.
it's up there. I got a couch and some office chairs, and there's the booth desk / setup. Pretty much now that I have the PC, man, it doesn't take 30 minutes to boot Pro Tools up anymore.
Ooh, hey, there you
That's
go.
pretty sick.
I
Only a
hated
few
those
minutes.
days.
Oh my god, it was so bad. But yeah, boot up the Pro Tools and the mic's right there, and it's ready to go.
What computer were you using before the one you got? Was it like a laptop?
I had
or
a
something?
laptop, yeah,
Okay.
an HP. It was supposed to be 12 gigabyte RAM. I don't know if that's true.
That's not very good either way.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but it worked all right. You know, it did the job for, I think, up until a few songs ago. I was using that.
Oh,
Okay.
I think the last thing I recorded with that was, I don't know.
Don't know.
No, can't remember.
All right.
The last thing I actually recorded was my entry into the ISIS remix,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
but I never released that. But that might be coming soon.
I mean, if you
Somebody
got it
gets
sitting
his
there.
verse done.
We were talking about this.
He smiled.
Yep.
So,
Sorry.
what does a day in the life of Dustin Warbear look like? Do you have any positive daily habits to make sure you have a good day?
I probably should have some, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, bro. Fuck.
Even if
Well-
it's just waking up and getting some water, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. We should talk about my positive daily habit on here. It's not exactly the most legal.
Yeah.
Mm.
I understand.
Hit that Delta 8.
Yeah, the Delta 8. That's what it is. It's always Delta 8, nothing else. That's what we do here.
Yeah.
Aside
Probably
from
close up
that,
the
yeah,
Instagram
no.
One second. So yeah, you just kind of wake up and Jesus, what you doing over
You're
there?
fine. You're fine.
How long? Is
Yeah,
that the
so
timer?
I work third shift, like I said. So and unfortunately, there's no end time at my job. It's literally you work till you're done. So sometimes it's long
Oh,
hours.
gotcha.
Yeah. So pretty much, I wake up shortly before work, get ready, probably grab some food on the way to work, and then work an undetermined amount of hours,
Okay.
and then come home. And then usually I'll do like studio stuff after work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes I stay up till like 10 a.m. working on music and go to bed in the noontime.
And wake up and do it all again.
Yeah,
Hang
pretty
on just one
much.
second.
Yeah. We're gonna take a
we
quick
gotta-
quick intermission here. So
The
our-
Instagram is going to kill us. It's going to kill our Instagram Live right now because it only lets us Instagram Live for an hour,
for an hour
instead
now.
of more.
Stupid. It's so stupid.
This has only started happening in the last 2 weeks.
L.
We have 30 seconds until they're shutting us off.
Thank you, Zuckerberg.
So we appreciate y'all for joining in. Thank you so much for watching the interview with Dustin Warbear. You can still listen to this on CWHipHop.com
or tomorrow or the next day we'll have it on our Spotify/SoundCloud.
Yep, it will be uploaded to SoundCloud, Spotify. Also airs on CWHipHop.com daily there. Dustin Warbear, real quick, what are your socials?
My socials are all Dustin Warbear. That's all you need.
Sounds good.
Dustin Warbear. Look it up.
Follow us all on CW
Appreciate
Hip Hop
you.
as well.
Thank you guys.
Bye, Instagram
Bye,
Live.
Instagram.
Peace.
All right, now for the real
I
fans
hate you,
on
Instagram. I
CWHipHop.com.
hate you, Instagram. Listen to me, Zuckerberg. Fix
Yeah.
your shit.
Fuck
Oh,
you,
man.
Zuck.
That's okay, we'll have to work with it.
An hour, dude.
Big L, Zuck.
It is.
Huge L's. It's so dumb.
What are you gonna do though? What are you gonna do?
I guess. Whatever.
All right, so then April 15th, you released a remix of First Class featuring Ace Wild. How was that working on that remix with him?
Oh, I love Ace, man. He's the homie for sure.
He's good shit.
Honestly, like, I sent him that song with like a rough version of my part on it, and he had me his verse the next day.
He's pretty quick with his stuff.
quick.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I don't know about those other 2 remixes though.
Oh, gosh.
So on the same day, you released another remix at the time titled "Dear Alcohol." I think that was with
CJ Beretta.
it was with CJ Beretta. It was a Dax remix, though, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, Dax did the original song.
But yeah, you did it with CJ Beretta. Did you ever have a problem with alcohol? And I was working on this remix with CJ.
I have not had a problem with alcohol personally, but both my parents did growing up, so I've
Okay.
definitely been around it, yeah.
Okay.
I originally did this as a TikTok open verse duet thing or whatever, you know.
Gotcha.
And Beretta pretty much was like, bro, we need to make this a full song. We need to make this a full song. So I was like, all right, man, let's do it. So we made it and posted it up, and it went crazy, man. Like, none of my YouTube videos have ever shot up like that.
Do you promote your YouTube videos?
I use Google Ads.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So I'm running like YouTube and Google Ads on it to get the views and stuff.
Gotcha.
Have
But,
you found that to be successful?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, it gets a
I'm
lot
sorry,
of
you said it
traffic
very
for sure. Yeah. No,
I'll
it's
start using this very soon.
way more than like Facebook or Instagram or
Oh,
any
yeah.
of those
They
boosting
do good
posts.
on
That
Insta-
stuff
on YouTube.
sucks. But actual Google Ads, if you figure out how to set them up right, they actually work very well. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And I think I gained over 100 subscribers off that YouTube video alone.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Quite a
that's
few.
what's up.
I think it was a combination of it being popular at the time. Like, that was around the time the song was out for a little while, but Dax was still pushing it really hard, and that was right around the time he put out that like mega remix or whatever with a bunch of different people on it.
Okay.
So I think the traction from all of that really helped push it.
I guess I didn't see that. Was that like a cipher type style where he
It was
had a bunch
kind of,
of...
he pretty much just took like all his favorite TikTok duets and like put them all together into just one long YouTube video to give people
Gotcha.
promotion.
Okay.
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 So ever since May 20th, 2022, when you released your first track of the year, this year, The War Within, featuring Chris Calico and CJ Beretta, it seems like a switch was flipped in you and you just started posting new music every single week. What's keeping you driven?
Momentum, man. I said I was gonna put out a song every week, and I want to put out a song every week. I don't want to stop. I want to keep going till one blows up finally.
Hey, it'll happen sooner or later.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Exactly.
Consistency.
That and you're gonna
Consistency,
have a
consistency.
well-oiled machine when you're just pumping out songs like that.
Oh,
That'll
it's
come more
getting
natural.
better every time. Yeah.
Have
like,
fun never playing a video game ever again in your life.
Yeah.
No, trust me, I know.
On tour. That's why you gotta get big enough to go on tour and get a driver so you can play on the bus or the
I mean,
van
yeah.
or whatever.
You still can only play so much, unfortunately. So.
Yeah, I don't know. When I
At
was
least you
on-
got time to play still.
when
I
I
mean, yeah,
toured
true,
in
true, true,
bands,
true.
man, we were driving 8 to 12 hours a day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Here's a question I just had
tough.
pop in. What are some things you would want on your tour bus?
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
good question, I think.
My cat.
Your cat? Okay.
Yeah, no, I want my
What are
cat
three?
on my
Yeah,
tour
what are
bus,
three?
so I get
things-
it.
What are 3 things you want on your tour bus? 3 things you
Um,
need on your tour bus.
I'd probably want like some kind of video games, yeah, like a console, like a PlayStation, or just something to play, you
Something
know,
to relax
pass the
in, yeah.
time. And I'd probably bring my interface and my mic too.
Have a studio in the
Yeah,
back, dude. Yeah,
mobile
that's
studio for sure. Because I mean, you're meeting people, you're working with other people. Some of the biggest songs were fucking recorded on tour in hotel rooms and shit.
yeah.
You know. So
You never know when you're gonna see somebody that you want to make a song with.
Right.
If you don't
Like,
have your equipment, you're just
say
gonna
I
ask
go
them
to
out.
that show and meet Ubiquitous, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, let's do a song." You know, if I have my fucking shit with me,
Could do one right there.
song
Facts.
time right there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So what do you think you'd be doing right now if it wasn't for music?
I'd probably be just working and playing video games, watching Netflix, just chilling with my cat.
I feel like that's a lot of people like
Normal person
do right
shit.
now. Yeah, just
Yeah, I mean, work takes a
and then-
lot out of you,
it does.
especially if you work like a physical job. Like
Yeah.
I work in a warehouse picking all day, and like after doing that for 12 hours sometimes, I don't even want to do music when I get home, but you have to.
You have to. You gotta make time for it
Self-discipline.
if you want it to work.
I'll still like,
Self-discipline.
I'll take a little time to, you know, like when I get home, I'll make some food and sit down and
Of
watch
course.
like an episode of something on TV before I start working. Or
You gotta
whatever, but-
decompress.
Yeah,
of
right.
course. Of
Exactly. But yeah, for the most part, it's like, it's all work and music work lately.
Course. All work and work, right?
Work and work, yeah.
So then you dropped AK May 27th, 2022 on Spotify. What can you tell us about this song?
Fun fact, second song I ever wrote.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
So
Nice.
you waited
Okay.
to release it.
Yeah, so I actually just started going...
Like ever wrote?
Yeah.
Ever.
I don't know if it was the
Like,
last
was it supposed to
one
be a rock
I
song, or
finished.
was it supposed to be a hip hop song?
No, so I didn't
Okay,
I only wrote guitar stuff up until I started rapping. I never
Gotcha.
wrote lyrics before.
Okay, okay.
So I've only been writing lyrics for about 2 years.
Okay.
Makes sense.
But that was like, yeah, like the second song I wrote after Winter's Coming, I'm pretty sure. And obviously, like, I've tweaked it and taken things out and added it a little bit over time.
Yeah, of course.
For the most part, yeah, that was like if I sort all my notes by date created, that was the second song I ever started.
Nice. That's awesome, man.
So is there anything else within AK? What's kind of going into this song? Being the second one you ever wrote.
I didn't have a whole lot of like necessarily idea behind it. Like obviously, it wasn't even a metaphor at first when I wrote it. The whole auxiliary killer thing, that came later on when I was like, I don't just want to release like a stupid song just about like guns, really.
Yeah.
So I kind of like
America.
Yeah, I kind of like changed it up and like turned it into more of like a metaphor for rap in a way.
Okay.
To be more
Gonna
like
kill the game.
fitting to my own brand.
Killing the stereo.
Killing
Because I don't
stereo,
want to
yeah.
like, I don't want to be another one of those typical rappers just rapping about the typical rap stuff. You know, I like the lyricism and the actual like art of rap.
Oh, of course.
And then June 3rd, 2022, you dropped Party Song. June 10th, you dropped Trust No One. And then June 27th, you dropped Crisis. Which of these three songs do you think the listener should listen to right after this podcast?
Crisis.
Crisis.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites I've done in a while. So the AKA Party Song and Trust No One are the second, third, and fourth songs I wrote. So I was just kind of going down the list at first there. And then I was like, well, I kind of want to release a song now that's like a little more of my advanced writing style. Because like that stuff it's alright, but it's older, you know? It's like it's still good, but it's to the point where I'm sick of it because I had it sitting on my phone so long where I'm just like, I don't know, I don't like it that much, you know?
Yeah.
But that happens to all of us.
Of course. So your most recent drop is called Worst Critic. July 1st, which is when it came out, it's a song about being your own worst critic. Do you feel like you are your own worst critic?
Yeah, absolutely. And to carry on with what I just said, judging yourself on everything. Definitely. I think everyone's their own worst critic, honestly, which is what the song's about. How we kind of talk ourselves out of things and don't think that we can achieve certain things, and that prevents us from doing it in the first place.
I know too with a lot of artists, they step up to the mic and hear their voice for the first time and they're just like,
Hated it.
this is gross. Like I
Yeah.
do not think I can make music, but that's just you
Mixing
being
helps.
it does help. Yeah.
And feeling comfortable in front of
Yeah.
a microphone helps a lot more too.
Right, yeah, you gotta get over it.
It's
For
the same
sure.
thing with like being in front of a camera. You gotta know, like, you gotta be comfortable.
Even now, I don't think I've still fully like gotten over it exactly, but I've definitely gotten better at like feeling comfortable and confident on stuff.
Do you feel like it gets in your way sometimes of being your worst critic, or do you think it only helps?
I think it does. I think I like over obsess about certain things like pronunciation sometimes. Like I'll record lines over and over and over and over again to try and like get the pronunciation perfect, and then I'll listen to like big rap songs where you can't even understand half the shit they're saying, and it's like got 8 million plays, and I'm just like, why am I stressing about this so hard?
I'm gonna be honest,
Definitely.
you don't need to punctuate as much as you do.
Yeah.
You don't.
Probably not. No, and I think that causes me to like lose emotion in it sometimes.
It can sound robotic.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's something that I've noticed that I do struggle with for sure. That I'm getting better about, but I still need to work on.
Or at least you know.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
you also have another 2 songs dropping. You have Banquet, or
Okay.
Bouquet. When I wrote this down at first, I literally wrote Banquet, I'm not gonna lie.
It's all good.
Bouquet in 2 days on July 8th, and Chips on July 15th. What can you tell us about these 2 unreleased tracks?
So Crisis, Worst Critic, and Bouquet are all on beats from my homie Kilter Beats, who's, I believe he lives in the Philippines.
Okay.
He's like half Swiss, half Filipino or something. I don't know. We met on Instagram, probably through one of the contests, which is another thing I'd say is like contests, man. Enter all the contests you can. Because I met so many people through these contests. Like, I'm pretty sure that's where I met E Freezy, was through a contest. That's where I met Zevo, was through contests. I made a lot of connections through just entering these contests. But yeah, so those are all on Kilter Beats. And Bouquet is like a song kind of about like thinking about the past and like past relationships and like how they like helped you grow as a person, but you don't really want to ever go back to them, you know?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. And then Chips is just a hard ass rap song, man.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, because I mean, Stevie did the chorus, which was on the BRA, but I mean, it's a pretty good chorus. And then I didn't have a verse even written yet, actually, when I sent it to Table. But he was doing like a deal on features at the time, and I mean, I love that dude, so I had to grab it. So I sent it to him, he sent it back, and I was like, wow. I have to step it up for this song, because he murdered it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, his verse goes crazy. I think I did an alright job. I guess I'll let you guys be the judge.
Okay, sounds good. So do you have any plans for any projects in the future? So you haven't put out any projects yet. Lots of music, but no projects.
I was gonna put out an album, but I think I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna wait till I hit like 1,000 subscribers on YouTube before I put out my first album. However, I might drop some EPs.
Okay.
Because I've gotten a lot of people asking me about like physical CDs, like them wanting CDs and stuff. So I might put together like some of the more popular older songs with a few unreleased tracks and drop like a couple EPs maybe.
Sure.
I think that'd be, because I'll be honest, like with the whole internet music now, it's like at a moment it can just be gone. So having an actual physical CD will make sure that music at least stays around for a while.
The internet's not going away anytime soon.
Well, your music can be taken off of it.
Yeah,
but
if you miss your credit card payment,
This credit card
it
payment
says
disco.
buy all your music.
But then you put it on SoundCloud, you'll be fine.
True. But I think with having a physical CD of at least some of those older songs, even like the better ones that
Yeah.
fans are like, I really like this one, that'd be a good way to like put out a project without having to like sit down
For
and do a whole
sure.
nother. Because you've been making songs every week. I mean, it's not like you're not making music. It's just
Right.
you're keeping that consistent release and getting new people in. So I think that'd be a good thing to look in the future of just
Yeah.
compiling it almost.
Maybe
into
when the
one.
shows slow down a little bit. I'll
Yeah.
have more time.
Fair
'Cause
enough, too.
Like I
You've been
said, I
busy.
want to put at least a couple unreleased tracks on them too if people are going to buy them. I don't want them to just be buying songs that are out already.
Yeah, give them
Give
a
them
little
something,
extra.
something, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, they still want that physical copy. Like, you can still put songs on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want it signed by Dustin Warbear
Okay.
kind of thing.
So what do you want the listener to take away from your music? Ultimately, what do you want them to learn or like see or like?
One of the
Whatever it
things I
is.
guess I talk about a lot is just like having that positive mindset and believing in yourself, because it's like really like manifestation. I believe in it's like a huge thing, man.
Oh yes.
If you don't believe in yourself, you're never gonna do anything with yourself. You know?
Thanks.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
Aside from that, I just wanted to just have some good music to listen to. I've
Oh, yeah.
always loved music. I have music on pretty much 24/7 when I'm not sleeping, and it's something that I've like always felt was in my blood. I would be a happy man if I got to do music just for a living strictly. Even if it's just doing like studio work and playing shows sometimes.
Having some role within the music
Yeah.
industry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the goal for a lot of us is just
For
not
sure.
have to work that
I want to make music
normal
videos for a
job.
living.
Yeah,
Kind of
that'd be a good way to do it,
Music
too.
videos all day.
you could, man. You well on your way.
That'd be lit. So, social media deep dive.
Let's go.
Wasn't very deep because I only had like a year's worth of stuff to go through, but
Yeah.
I did my best in the shallow end. My toes got cold, so it's all good.
Cold feet.
Yeah.
Now you showed up.
You now have 300. So we're gonna start with YouTube. Sorry, my bad. I jumped the gun a little bit, got a little excited. On YouTube now, you have 316 subscribers and a ton of lyric videos, official audios, and lots of challenges that you participated in. Do you think YouTube's been a valuable asset to your music?
I think so, yeah. Especially with like the Google ads. I think through that, because that runs like the ads before videos and like certain like the side ads and all that kind of stuff. And I have gained like quite a few subscribers through doing that on YouTube.
Okay.
Which is new people, you know, coming in
Of course.
and commenting and being exposed to the music. So I think YouTube, yeah, has been helpful. That's probably that and Spotify are like my main focus right now. But even I haven't really messed around with Spotify ads yet.
Does
Spotify
Spotify
have ads?
Yeah, I've been hearing like commercials for it.
Or is it
No.
promotion, playlist promotion?
No, it's like actual like ads.
for like the people who have the free version of Spotify and like can't skip?
Maybe, yeah, where like you says you can do like a
Interesting.
voiceover over like the music too and something, or I don't know.
Okay, that'd be
Interesting.
something to look into.
Yeah,
didn't
I
know
want
they
to
did
look
that.
into it eventually, but for now I just really run like Google ads and I do boost posts sometimes, but that just doesn't really seem to.
Boost posts aren't that great, though.
Yeah, it doesn't garner much.
No.
Mm-mm.
So you've participated in a few, like we talked about, a few challenges so far. And the Now or Never challenge from Futuristic, the Hot Sauce 16 Volume 6 challenge,
Interesting.
the I Guess I'll Smoke remix contest,
Ooh.
and the Blood remix contest. Which of these is your favorite to participate in, and which do you think you did the best in?
Probably, I guess I'll smoke one.
Okay.
Like that. I mean,
That's one of
The
my favorite
first
fucking
two-
songs, to be honest.
I
Yeah.
think I wrote
Such
the
a
first two very well, but I was not good enough at rapping to pull it off like what I wrote at that point. Like it
Okay.
was very sloppy. Like those two aren't very good.
Okay.
People still like listen to them and tell me they like them, and I'm just like, no.
No.
So what is
you
the
can't
Hot
like
Sauce
it.
16 Volume 6 challenge?
Yeah,
What
that's
does
an
that
interesting
mean?
title.
That was literally just what it was
At first,
called.
when I thought the thumbnail before clicking on it, I thought it was like a podcast you had, and I was like, well, where's all the other episodes? If this is episode 6,
Oh,
where's
right.
episode 1 through 5?
No, that was the same guy that actually did like the Winter's Challenge, or Winter's Coming, like the challenge I did for that. I don't remember exactly what that one was called, but Trunks Beats, he's called. So he does contests sometimes.
Okay.
So that was just like what the beat was called, because he had like 3 before that on the other hot sauce beats or whatever.
Okay.
We've kind of talked about it a bit. Why do you think the challenges are such a good traction point for getting new people in?
I think it's just like I said, it's great exposure. I've met so many people just from doing these challenges like online. I haven't won any yet, but that's not really a big deal because I've made a bunch of connections, met new people. Like I have.
So then you did win.
Yeah, like I'm doing a feature right now with a dude from Arizona because of those Step Positive Song Challenge. Actually,
yeah.
we both entered that, and he knows E Freezy as well. So I'm doing a feature on one of his songs, and he's done like songs with Futuristic, and he knows like because he's from Arizona, so he knows all those dudes too.
Yeah.
So like just making the connections is really cool to just, and I mean Zevo's from Denmark, dude.
Really?
Yeah. I honestly thought he just kind of had like a lisp at first, but I was like, this still goes hard, so I'm gonna do it. But no, he just speaks an entirely different language.
Nice.
Yeah.
So those contests have really just kind of opened the doors for you
Yeah.
on a lot of connections.
I think that's how I met Kilter too, like the beat maker dude from the Philippines too, was through another contest thing that I posted. So
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I guess just a question I had come to mind. Do you think it kind of puts you in a different label as a rapper doing all the contests, or has
I
that
don't know. I guess I never really thought of it like that. I think
You're
it's
a
just
TikTok rapper.
He's gonna punch you.
TikTok hates me, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
TikTok hates everybody.
I don't do very well on there. I think it's because I don't make like the kind of music that the kids listen to, you know, and it's mostly
Fair
like a
enough.
younger generation app. No.
Yeah.
I mean the Dear Alcohol went crazy on there. That got a lot of views, and I've done a couple that did okay, but for the most part, yeah, they don't like me too much on TikTok. I'll still post on there
Okay.
sometimes. So
Yeah.
I'll
So
do some
talk
of those duets.
about Futuristic. Did you see that he's doing punk hip hop now?
I did. I
Really?
like it.
Yes, it's actually not terrible.
I
But
don't like it
sounds
as much as
very
rap.
generic.
Yes.
It sounds very much like the shit you heard back in the day that wasn't rap, just punk, you know,
rock.
music. Yeah, literally. It's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
So is
Unfortunately.
it similar to like the MGK route or?
No, it's a
No,
little bit
it's more
more
poppy.
boy bandy.
More- okay.
Yeah, it's more poppy
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
I really like.
It's not bad.
Well, I don't know. I haven't listened that much of his new record, MGK's, but I really
I
like
haven't either.
That Ticket's My Downfall.
Yep.
I know it gets a lot of hate from everybody, and everybody talks shit like, oh, you switched genres because of Eminem, but like I said, I seen the dude on Warped Tour in like 2010 or 2011, and he was playing with a full band. Like, you don't think this is what he wanted to do the whole time?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, kind of similar to what you were saying is COVID just kind of split the band up. Maybe something happened with him. He's like, I can just do this on my own. I'll come back to it later.
Yeah, I kind of watched some of that documentary he put, because he has one on Hulu now.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what he said is, yeah, COVID hit, so he started playing guitar again. And that's what evolved the whole thing into his new style.
When did the Eminem and MGK beef happen? I guess.
That was before COVID.
Was it
for
before
sure.
COVID?
Yeah, it was just like right
Okay.
before COVID hit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No, I haven't watched that documentary yet. I
Yeah,
have to
pretty
check
much
it
he said it was just being cooped up. He just started playing guitar again, and that evolved his whole thing into hooking up with Travis Barker and like making all these pop punk songs.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But it worked out for him. He's like one of
Did.
the biggest artists in the world right now.
Yeah.
So you on Instagram now, or I move on Instagram. You currently have 7.4 thousand followers on Instagram. By the way, fuck you, Instagram.
Yeah.
With 190
Damn,
posts, and your first post is from August 17th, 2020, where you're having a walk on the River Bend Trail. Can you tell us about that day? What's going on with the walk? How was your walk at River Bend?
It was alright. It was my ex-girlfriend, so I mean.
Oh,
it was okay.
We'll forget
Yeah.
about that.
It was
then.
alright.
No worries. So other than that, other than the typical song posting and cover arts and challenges, just like on YouTube, you also post a lot of like performances that you participate in. How many concerts do you think you've been a part of so far?
Honestly, as a rapper, not that many. To tell you the truth, that show at Table was my first one, actually.
That surprised me when you said that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was your first show.
It was just because, like, I met Table at that tour before and, like, talked to him for a long time and, like, I've been, like, pushing his music because I really like his stuff, man. So, like, I kind of had that connection through him to the promoter that was putting it all on, Justin Strawstone, which me and Boggs know pretty decently now. He's a cool-ass dude, so it's just that. It's another thing, even going to shows and making connections. It's all
Yeah.
about just, networking, really.
So if you had to put a number on it, how many concerts?
Like 6, maybe 5, 6, 5,
5 of them. Okay.
something like that. Yeah.
Still pretty good though.
And
I mean, for only being
doing
a
it
rapper for a year,
Yeah.
like that's
more
pretty
than a lot
good.
of rappers.
Yeah, that's
couple
pretty
years.
fucking good.
More coming too.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully, fuck yeah, we're trying. We're fucking trying.
We are.
Please don't be shutting them down. That's for sure.
Yeah. They hate us.
Oh hey, they
Cause
want
they
they hate us because they
hate
ain't
us
us.
'cause they ain't us.
Exactly, exactly. They hate us because they ain't us. They ain't us. They ain't us.
No, they ain't us.
They ain't us. They hate us because they ain't us. They what? They ain't us. I love that movie. That's such a good movie. The Interview, by the way. So now, where can we expect Dustin Warbear in the future?
Where?
Where? WHERE.
Like show-wise, or
Where?
or just like
Where?
Wisconsin?
Where can we
probably.
find Dustin Warbear in the future?
Probably Wisconsin.
Where the hell you going, dog?
I'm planning on moving.
Up, down,
Yeah.
sideways, left, right, diagonal?
Arizona sounds pretty sick. I thought about going there, but I'll probably just
It's kind of
stay
dry
here.
there, right?
Yeah. That place is pretty cool too. We'll see what happens. No, for the most part, yeah. I don't plan on like moving anywhere, but I got a lot of shows coming up.
Wisconsin's pretty nice.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Low
I
crime
just wish
rate.
there was a little
Yep.
more to do.
Low crime
Except for the
rate.
Kia boys.
Got nice.
Well, that's
things
why
are
they don't want us
sauce.
having rap shows.
You're right. Yeah. They're like, don't bring that up here.
They're in Milwaukee, it's fine. These fucking kids can't go anywhere else. They're only 12 or 13 years old. They're not gonna be going anywhere fucking
Well, they
else.
stole a Kia. They can go anywhere.
Yeah, until they
They
run
got
out of
wheels.
gas and can't buy gas, and they're stuck
Oh,
in this other
right.
fucking county.
They just
Like,
gotta
what are you
wait
talking
for
about?
another
They're
Kia
not
to
gonna
pull up.
They're sitting outside this gas station for days waiting for a
You
Kia.
can go across the country if you know how to hotwire vehicles.
Dude,
There's Kias all over this country.
all you need is a charging cord, bro. All you need is a charging cord. I don't condone it, but watch out for motherfuckers holding the charging cord and looking for cars. That's like I said.
So do you have any short-term goals? Maybe even some long-term ones? Something you got in the works?
I'm really just trying to hit that 1K on YouTube. That's one of the biggest things I'm working on.
Okay.
Is to just be able to start making money off of YouTube, because I don't make any right now, obviously, like everyone else under 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Well,
pretty
just to let you
sad.
know, you just because you get 1,000, that's just one of the
No,
requirements.
you gotta get 4,000 watch hours too in like
Yeah,
the last
in-
year.
30 days.
30 days.
You have to have 4. It used to be 10,000 in 30 days. They put it down to 4,000. Yeah.
Oh, how generous.
Yeah. You have to have 4,000 in each month.
Insane.
Yes. To keep your. Yes. It is not easy to do.
Right, yeah, you got
And
2.5-minute songs. It's gonna take a while to get there.
You just do the same music video 5 times in a row, and then people forget to click off.
Or just make longer content, shorter content. Either way,
You
like
gotta get a Dustin Warbear documentary
The
going.
good thing about
Something
music,
longer.
the good thing about music though, and music videos and things you put out, the replay value is a lot.
Yeah.
Instead of just like a video where it's like an informational video,
Right.
I'm not gonna rewatch a 20-minute informational video again on YouTube. I
Yeah.
watched it once already. I got the information. But with music, it's got a lot of replay value, so you can get those watch time.
So I guess kind of talking with YouTube a bit. Have you done any music videos yet?
Not like official ones.
Hit me up.
I did a kind of video with Zevo, and we did have we were working on a second one for our other song, but his computer crashed and his apartment burned down. So
Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Christ.
an escalation
Yeah.
of things happening.
Yeah,
Was that
separate
because of the
events.
computer?
The computer started an electrical fire.
There's
No,
too much heat on that
They
hard
were
drive.
unfortunately
Right?
weeks apart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's been kind of delayed, but hopefully it'll come out eventually.
Damn, bro.
Hopefully, man. That's,
Yeah,
That sucks.
we're working on some real videos
What
eventually.
what songs would you want to put music videos to?
Oh man, I haven't even decided yet.
No?
No, I.
You gotta stop doing ones with features that we can't get over here.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Is I
Because I
kinda
don't
wanted,
think Stevie Stone's gonna be coming through for a
No,
music video.
Probably not. I could maybe talk Tabo into it, but yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
No, I'll have some coming for sure.
Okay.
I'm working on songs with a lot of people.
See, some of your stuff, like I would say, Winter's Coming. We could make a whole set where it's like olden time type shit, where it's like
have
Game
to
of
do it in
I'd
Thrones.
have to get a
winter.
giant fur
We could do it in
jacket,
winter,
like
yeah,
Jon
and we could have
Snow
Anya
and
get you on a horse.
Oh,
Dude, we could do a lot of stuff.
I do have a connection for a horse. That could be
Hey,
possible.
we got a couple of them. So yeah,
Red
we
horses.
can get you a horse. We should do that. That'd be
Actually,
fucking dope.
My sister has horses too.
Hey, there you go. Perfect.
We got horses.
We got the
We got
horses.
horses in the
No,
back.
horses.
Oh my god.
No, horses.
Nah, got the horse in the front. All right.
Back on track.
If you could choose any artist at all living to get a feature from for free, who would it be?
Probably Tech 9.
Yeah?
Good answer.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
But one that is more obtainable, I'm really is on the bucket list, is I really want a Cal Scrubby feature.
That'd be interesting,
I
bro.
really like
That'd
Cal
be
Scrubby.
interesting.
So I've been listening to him
Something
so
Cal.
much, so
That'd be
lately.
crazy. Okay, so
Big
what's
That
fan.
would be pretty lit.
then what's your dream venue to perform at in the
Ooh.
future?
Oh, Red Rocks, dude.
Yeah?
Ooh, that's a great
Colorado.
one. I went to that.
I-
I didn't go to a performance there, but when we went to Colorado, I went and saw it. It's fucking awesome.
Dude, I never made it out there when I lived there, but I've seen pictures and videos, and holy shit.
The sunset is perfectly on the horizon. There's rocks that give you shade and shit.
Yeah.
It's so perfect.
It's like a 12,000 capacity or something.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah.
It's a big motherfucker. Yeah.
Imagine filling that up.
Oh,
That'd be nuts.
can't wait.
Yeah, someday
One of these
it's
days.
gonna
One of
happen.
these days.
We're gonna have to set one up and all Wisconsin
We'll-
hip hop
we'll-
artists.
In Colorado, bro, that'd be lit.
I
We'll
am
probably smoke more than they do.
100% down. Dude. Yeah, when we were on tour, all the Colorado people were talking about, you see how much fucking weed that Wisconsin band is smoking?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we drink too, just like that.
Yeah, facts. Facts. So you're a headline of the show, okay? You're headlining at the Red Rock right now.
Right now.
You have 3 artists that you can pick. Anybody. Who are the 3 openers that you pick to open for you headlining at the Red Rock?
Oof. I'm famous?
Anybody.
Anybody. Yeah.
Anyone.
Anyone.
Don't worry about your level. Who do you want to open for you?
I would feel bad picking people better than me.
Not
Pick whoever you want, man. Who's opening for you? It's your
I
show, bro.
mean,
You're putting it on. You're
alright.
paying.
Alright, Tabo, ISO, and then who else? We'll put Red Silent too. It's 'cause I
Red
like
Silent?
Reds,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. In that order, or would you want to for a
I'd
second?
probably have. I don't know. It'd probably have to be that order unless I had Reds open, because Tabo and ISO do so much shit together. They'd have to be back to back. I feel like.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
So as we approach the end of the show, I have one more important question to ask, and that is, why should people care about Dustin Warbear?
Because I like rap, and I like.
I like
making-
trains.
I love lamp.
I love lamp. Yeah, I love Brick, are you just looking at things around the room? Lamp.
I truly like care about like the lyricism and like the art of rap, like I said before. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I bump mainstream shit too. Like, I'll be listening to Lil Baby and Da Baby and
All the
those-
babies.
all
too
the
many
babies.
All the babies.
I like all the babies. But yeah, so I listen to everything, and I think you should to really like get all those influences,
Broaden your
because that's
horizon.
just catchy.
Yeah.
And that's what you need too. Is like you need to be catchy.
There's kind of reason
People
it's
wanna-
mainstream. Like,
Exactly. Yeah. I forgot what the question was.
why should we care about Dustin Warbear?
Oh,
I think,
yeah.
I think you add to
Yeah.
the art. Well, like if you want to respect rap, go listen to Dustin
Yeah,
Warbear.
if you like spitters like Tech Nine and King ISO and Eminem and like lyrical dudes, you'd probably appreciate my music.
Okay.
Definitely.
So this is where you can go ahead and promote anything you want, talk about as much as you want. Maybe we missed something. Give some shout outs. You can even ask
You got
us
the
questions.
floor, yeah.
Talk and take as much time as you need. Yeah, it's your show now.
All right. First off, I
He's
should
got
probably,
notes.
yeah, I should talk about these shows.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
So
yep,
yeah,
smart.
July 9th, as messaged, we got the Choppa Sings Festival.
Yes.
With 16 Wisconsin artists. I'll be there with the homie Prizm, and Ace Wild, and Cookies and Cream, and JD, and Stevie, and so many other people. It's crazy.
It's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing media
Great
there, by
show.
the way, so it's
Hell
gonna be awesome.
yeah,
And we're gonna have
man.
another Wisconsin art videographer that we actually met at the Annex when we went to Madison. We
Yeah.
met him there. Loki Hype Soul. I don't know if you ever heard of him,
I
but
don't
he's
think so.
he's really good at doing music videos. He did like a recap for the Annex show as well for Too High.
Okay.
And he's coming through to help with media, so it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be a great show.
Hell yeah.
If you're not there, you're missing out.
Facts. It's not that far away.
I'm definitely gonna be there.
It's not that far away.
And you got a couple other shows here, right?
Yeah. So then the next one for me after that is July 25th, opening up for Twisted Insane at the Annex in Madison. Then August 5th, the Friday, 2 weeks after that, I'm playing Midwest Wisco Fest, which is that show with Odd Squad, UBI Obsessed Crew, a bunch of other locals too are on that as well. That's in
Interesting.
Manitowoc.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you send us a flyer to that?
absolutely.
Yeah, email to us. I'll put it on the website.
And we might want to go to that. So.
August 11th,
That'd be
after
interesting.
that, in Merrill, will be the next Lesson Gem show. That's that goth tour featuring me, Prizm, Stevie, and Ace. That's going to be a fun time. Hopefully, we get another good turnout for that.
We shoot some AC in that building though.
Yeah, I think they're working on it. It
Oh,
should
really?
be done by
Anything-
then.
If anything, put like a window unit in the doorway and then have like piping go through the doors and then just have it like kind of
Yeah.
venting in
Like
somehow.
a
get
Like,
some-
fan and
Or just
like a
something
barn
like
fan.
that.
yes.
Get some
No,
box
an
fans.
industrial barn fan just in one of the doorways.
Yeah.
It's just fucking loud as hell.
Literal
Oh.
big ass fan.
Yeah, just blowing people away in the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Mason
Yeah.
walks in front of it.
Some
Fucking
of those at work.
Boggs and I are working on another show. It's not official yet, but sometime, what we're talking, late August, early September maybe.
Okay.
Mid-September possibly. So that'll be getting set up. And then the only other show I have booked aside from that is September 4th, a Sunday. That should also be, I think it's also going to be at the Annex in or I think it's in the Liquid in Madison, I believe.
Okay.
I don't remember the location for sure, but that's when Mayday and Wax are coming through on tour.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're pretty much going to be doubling your show count here within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, for sure. If not more.
That'd be dope.
Always looking to book more too. I might. Did you get any info from Ace on that other thing? Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I might be playing that. What was it again?
Anthony's Day.
Anthony's Day
Festival.
thing that Ace is playing. As
Oh,
well,
I think I saw that on this
festival.
flyer.
Yeah, I might hop on that as well.
Okay.
So yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up, and then I mean, plan on keeping up week releases as long as I can. So we'll have new songs every Friday, unless I decide to change the day. was thinking about maybe going to Wednesday just for Warbear Wednesdays, but
Okay.
I don't know.
That's our day, man. Get your own day.
That's Wisconsin hip hop.
Get your own day.
Wisconsin hip hop
It's the only one
Wednesday.
that starts with a W, dude.
Yeah, fair. Turn the M upside down.
Warbear Mondays.
I hate one day.
Or it's one day, yeah. It's
One
you,
day.
you're
One
winning.
day.
Well,
No, I'll probably stick with Fridays.
Just
Yeah.
Wednesday. Who cares?
Friday's kind of like the
Well,
industry.
Webby also has
standard.
Wednesday too. So
Oh, yeah,
you
that's
can go
right.
on Webby Wednesdays.
That's all right though, because I might piggyback well. Because I
Facts.
actually
Warbear Wednesday. You might
he's
as
one
well.
of the people I target with my ads.
So you might as well.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's a good point. I might have to switch to Wednesdays. But aside from that, yeah, new music, lots of shows coming. I don't know.
Well,
It's all planned.
you're on all social medias, correct? Dustin
Like
Warbear.
Dustin Warbear and everything.
What's the one they should go follow? What's the one you're more active on?
Probably Instagram. Instagram is like my main music one. I pretty much have only musicians on there. It's all music stuff. It's way less convoluted than Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Not a huge fan of Facebook.
Facebook can be a little tricky getting on people's timelines.
Yeah. Well, not even that. Just like seeing everybody else's timelines, man. Because everybody can just post text statuses, and that makes it like so much more full of just like bad opinions and stupid posts. And
Yeah.
I barely ever see text posts. to be
No,
honest
they
with you.
yeah.
I mean, it's probably slowed down,
I like
but yeah,
shared
it's just the
memes,
fact that you
groups.
have to post a picture on Instagram, and probably also the fact I made it when I started as like a rapper, and I've only followed rappers and beat makers, and
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, much more a
People
fan of
of the
that
scene.
one.
Understandable.
And YouTube, please go subscribe to my YouTube. We're trying to hit that 1K.
1K.
Let's
How,
hit it.
what are you at right now, and how far are you?
I think I'm at like 315.
50. Okay. So
But
you're on
I
your way.
mean, I was at like 100 something a few months ago, so
Hey, so it's growing.
we're making good progress with the weekly releases for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much for coming in for the interview, Dustin. We appreciate it. It was a great interview. I
Yeah.
learned a lot about you and your music, and I'm excited to see where the rest of your career takes you, because you got some crazy connections and shows lined up, dude. Like, you're one of the people that are like jumping headfirst in all of this. So
Oh yeah, man. It's like I said, it's all I do. I'm really focused on it right now, and I just want to make it happen. So I'm gonna keep pushing shit till it does. And also, thank you for having me. I
course.
Hell yeah.
appreciate it. I'm excited. I finally got to be here
yeah,
after, talking to you guys initially like over a year ago. I think.
Yeah.
now.
Mhm.
You've
were
had a
one of
long
the first-
waiting list as well.
Yeah.
So.
yeah.
Well,
we're
it's
good.
all no complaints. I mean,
Okay.
I wanted to wait till I had shit to talk about anyway.
Fair enough.
Good point.
You know?
Yeah.
And I feel like I actually have a decent amount of stuff now, all these shows and songs coming out and stuff, so I think it was good timing.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
I agree.
Make sure you guys go follow Dustin Warbear on all socials. Make sure you follow him on YouTube so he can get to 1,000, Spotify, everywhere else you get your music. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at CWHipHop. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at bvnc95. Garke, where can the listener find you at?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Garke Gains, GarkeGainz, and pretty much any other platform. I just Garke. If you guys go on YouTube though and look up Garke Graphics, that's where I post my music videos. I'd love it if you guys ran those up. Throw some comments. Make sure you like the videos. I got two recent ones and 2 more coming out soon. So stay tuned with that. Go subscribe to that as well. Prizm, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at prizmrap, PRIZMRAP. And you can go and stream my music on any streaming platform under the name Prizm. If you want to see some of Garke's music videos as well, you can check out my YouTube channel, Prizm Music. And yeah.
Yeah. We do have our next interview lined up July 20th with Big
2
Sabo.
weeks.
2 weeks from now, so make sure you guys are here for that. But yeah, I think we're going to end the show here.
Sounds
Thank you
good.
guys so much for listening.
Have a
to
great rest of your
episode
day, guys.
72.
Thanks for tuning
We'll
in.
see you back next week.
We'll see you next week. Yep.
All right.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Much love.